Hi, everyone. Today we're going to talk about these two words, cause and effect, and what it means while we are reading. So, why look for cause and effect? Well, we want to do so because we need to identify the cause and effect in text and why it is important to help us understand the events that are happening. And this could be text such as a newspaper, a chapter book or novel, or a mentor text. It helps us understand what is happening and why it is happening while we're reading. The cause happens first, and that doesn't necessarily mean it happens first in the text, but it happens first before the effect. And the cause tells us why it is happening. The effect happens after the cause, and the effect tells us what happened. So, for example, Phil stayed up late and Phil was tired in the morning. So the cause is that Phil stayed up late, and the effect of him staying up late is that he was tired in the morning. So let's look at a few everyday examples of cause and effect. So the cause is that you studied hard. The effect of you studying hard is that you get better grades, which makes sense, right? So, another cause is that you forget sunscreen when you go outside or you go to the beach. And the effect of you forgetting sunscreen is that you get burnt. Another cause is that you play in the mud, maybe after a rainstorm. And the effect of you doing that is that you get muddy. Another cause might be that it's raining outside. What could an effect be? Let's talk about that. Maybe I fall. Maybe a car slides. What else could happen? Talk to your teacher about that. A few signal words that you could look at while you're reading alone or even in a group with your teacher to help you spot cause and effect relationship examples more easily are the words so, if, because, then, consequently, as a result, therefore, then, due to, or since. Those are signal words or keywords that can help you kind of make a signal that, hey, a cause effect is coming up. I should look for one. So here's an example. Can you spot the cause effect signal word or words? Wendy was feeling sick, so she stayed home from school. Can you find it? Take a minute to look for the signal word. Do you see it? What is it? Shout it out if you see it. Did you say so? Then you got it right. Good job. So let's look at the cause here. Wendy was feeling sick. So, remember that signal word? She stayed home from school. So in green, I have cause. Remember from that first slide, cause happens first, and cause tells us the why in the situation. So Wendy was feeling sick is our cause or our why, right? So let's take a guess before I show you the next slide. What would be the effect of Wendy feeling sick? Do you see it? What's the effect of Wendy feeling sick? What is going to happen because she's feeling sick? Talk about it for a second. If you said, because Wendy's feeling sick, what's going to happen? She stayed home, right? Then you're correct. And remember, my signal word in orange, so, is still there. Do you see how it kind of smushes in the middle? It's that signal word in between. In a way, it separates it a little bit, right? That should help you out. So if you see one of those signal words, you see that it smushes in between. It should help you out a little bit, separate the cause and effect. That's why it's called a signal word. Let's try another example. The swimming carnival was canceled due to bad weather. Can you find the signal word or words? Take a minute. Talk about it with your teacher in your class. Okay, are you ready for me to show you what the signal word was? If you all said due to, you're correct. It's going to stay in orange. Okay, now try to find the cause. I've put a little cheat sheet up there for you to try to help you remember the cause. Happens first and tells the why. What is my cause here? The swimming carnival was canceled due to bad weather. Remember, the cause is first and it tells us the why. Okay, are you ready? Bad weather. Remember, I said, even though the cause says that it happens first, it doesn't necessarily mean it happens first in the text. It just means it happens first before the effect, not necessarily in the text. It comes before the effect. So the bad weather is coming before the effect or what happened. So bad weather comes before the effect or what happened. So now that we know the signal word is due to, bad weather is due to what? So what is coming next? What is our effect? Are you ready? What did bad weather cause? It caused the swimming carnival to be canceled. Good job. So I want you to remember, we identify cause and effect in text because it helps us to understand events that are happening while we are reading. It helps us understand what is happening and why it is happening. And don't forget, those signal words are going to help you tremendously. So if you need to, go back to the video on that slide, and it is slide number 7. And keep those in mind as you are reading alone or during guided reading or even at home. Keep them in mind. It will help you because they're usually smushed in between the cause and effect.